why President Trump has drawn a new strategic map from Greenland to the Gulf of America to the Panama Canal and its surrounding countries. At the Department of War, we call this strategic map the Greater North America. Why? Because every sovereign nation and territory north of the equator, from Greenland to Ecuador and from Alaska to Guyana, is not part of the global South. It is a security perimeter in this great neighborhood that we all live in. Each one of these countries border either the North Atlantic or the North Pacific. Each one of these countries sits north of the two basic geographic barriers that exist in this region, the Amazon and the Andes Mountains. This is basic geography that we don't teach in schools as much as we should. And it restores our north-south relations, and we must get it right. In the north, the United States must enhance posture and presence in cooperation with you and our sovereign partners to defend our shared immediate security perimeter. In the south, meaning south of the equator, the other side of this great neighborhood, we will strengthen partnerships through increased burden sharing. This will enable you to take your greater role to defend the South Atlantic and the South Pacific, and to secure critical infrastructure and resources in partnership with us and other Western nations. This is what we did in World War II, just like we sunk ships with torpedoes in World War II. At the Department of War, we called it the quarter sphere defense. And we will do this again. If we're serious about our...
Sorry about that. How about that? I was trying. How about that? I was trying. About that. Okay, that's... Don't mind the elder pop, the great will, the rule will, the territory taken, the occupant to the truth, across the four corners of the earth, to the spirit power, Yahweh, outside of the hope will let, the word we call God, David Howard, the word we call Jesus Christ, David Howard try, the Hebrew, like the content of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, those in line the tenants go back to the 12 tribe of Israel, due to the scattering of the nation across the four corners of the earth. This is Bahari Combs, the great will to Latino camp, of the Inland Empire region, back in the election. I'm not down the real beautiful to the great power of how much I was trying to God.
Dad, did I point
Now this is the talk about the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, all right, the Greater North America, all right, plan just like Israel have the Greater Israel, well, the United States of America want to do the same thing. All right, you see the map. It's about all of North America. All right, from Greenland to Ecuador. All right, it's just real. Okay, just give an article on it. There's that. All right, Common Dream on the article. All right. It said, United States War Secretary Pete Hegseth unveiled the Greater North America strategy, presenting it as the next geopolitically significant shift for the U.S. and its allies. The administration of President Donald Trump seeks to materialize a strategic vision that includes Greenland, the Gulf of America, and the Panama Canal. It also turns all sovereign countries and territories north of the equator into the immediate security parameter for the United States. Every sovereign nation and territory north of the equator, from Greenland to Ecuador and from Alaska to Guyana, is not part of the global South, Hegseth said, challenging the narrative that Latin American progressives have defended for decades. The Greater North America is an immediate security parameter in this great neighborhood that we all live in. The U.S. War Secretary said before security officials from other countries attending the Southcom meeting. He emphasized that geography underpins the doctrine, pointing to natural barriers such as the Amazon and the Andes Mountains, which he argued separate northern and southern strategic responsibility. Business Standard reported. According to Hegseth, the United States will bolster its military posture and presence across the northern hemisphere in coordination with regional partners, the outlet added, noting that the U.S. War Secretary further specifying the scope of the Trump administration vision. Each one of these countries bordered either the North Atlantic or the North Pacific. Each one of these countries sit north of the two basic geographic barrier that exists in this region, the Amazon and Andes Mountains, that invited northern countries to defend the shared immediate security parameter. By contrast, had that invited countries south of the equator to share the burden to secure the southern region of the border neighborhood. All right. That's just one aspect. This dude's all over the place. All right. Trying to control everything that's not his. All right. We'll get the scripture in a minute. All right. The common dream had that Trump has vision of greater North America created along by greater Israel parallel. Large amounted Monday over the Trump administration's greater North America plan and geopolitical blueprint for U.S. imperial hegemony from Greenland to Guyana that drawing comparisons with a messianic project being put by President Donald Trump's far-right allies and war partner Israel. All right. That's pretty much almost the same thing as the other article on Instagram. So yeah, so this devil Habbukuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon that tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am through. And the Lord, Yahweh, shall try to answer me. Yahweh answer me, and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run and read it. Right. This method is the true understanding and breakdown of these prophecies. All right. They carried out the right way. For the visions is yet for an appointed time. A lot of these visions are being appointed for this time at the latter end. But at the end it shall speak and not lie, nor tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, right? Because these scriptures are faithful and true. Behold, his throne which is lifted up is not upright in him. But yeah, he's the devil. Okay? But the just shall live by faith, all right, the elect. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. All right, not just physical wine, but also his philosophies, all right, the spiritual wine. All right, ideologies, philosophy, religion, all right, morality, all the things are part of the wine. Democracy. Even this greater, I don't know if I have no more. Even this greater North America is part of that one. All right. He is a proud man, neither keep it at home. He's all over the place. Even though the United States of America is not his home, but it's his home now, but now he want to take over Canada, Greenland, Central America, all right, the island, who enlarges his desire as hell, right? He expand his habitat, all right, in a hellish conditions. It is at death it cannot be satisfied, but gathers unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. Right in Revelation 17, the things upon many waters represent the people. All right, so he's trying to control everybody on this damn earth. Like not damn, but he's trying to control everybody on this earth. NLT, wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. That's Ethiopian. They open their mouth as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many people. Right? They consume all these people. All right, take over them and control them. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taught him proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that lays himself with thick clay, that debt. All right, major debt, trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in debt because of the oil fiat currency tied to the petrodollar. It's not real money, backed by nothing. Shall they not rise up thoroughly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vet thee, and thou shalt be for booty unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Right? The also the thermonuclear missile gonna spoil thee. All right? Because of man's blood and for the violence of the land, of the cities and all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth, and evil coveteth through his house, that he may set his death on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil, and he's not going to escape his judgment. All right, going to face. And I'll teach that what star await you, who build big houses with money gained dishonestly. Right, and that's what you have done. All the riches and resources you have stolen from all these other countries by dishonest. All right, propaganda, creating lies for a means and excuse to go into that country. You believe your wealth will buy security, putting your family less beyond the reach of danger. Right. You know, they have these special type of account or it can't be touched, offshore account. All right. IRA or trust funds, all different type of stuff. Thou hast consulted shame in thy house to thy house by cutting off many people that have sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. So everything is against you, or the infrastructure, everything. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, established a city by iniquity. And this is how you virtually got America, by blood. All right, committed rape, robbery, and murder. Now you want to do it to the whole North America. Okay? I pretty much ended at that, you know. So that's their plan for the greater North America. All right? And you see on the map. Then devil got to go. So